Okay, I just got my hands on the Poco X3 Pro, and in this video, I am going to unbox this phone. So without wasting any further minute, let me quickly take you through the unboxing and then the quick review of this new smartphone. Here's the box with the Poco X3 branding on the top and on the left. A warranty card can be seen underneath. I've got this phone in the frost blue color, and this one is with a RAM of 8 gigs and internal storage of 256 gigs. I will mention its price for different regions right here on the screen. Let's get it out of the wraps. This is a 1-year warranty card. Okay, at the top we have a welcome note. Xiaomi seems to be following OnePlus's footsteps with this welcome note. Here's a lid case with the SIM eject pin mounted on the outside. Inside this one we have the Poco stickers, another cool marketing tactic like OnePlus. Here's some documentation, and this is a silicone case of the phone. Now this is our phone. The top sticker tells us about its Snapdragon 860 chipset, which is a 7nm chipset. Its big display with 120Hz refresh rate and a couple of other specs. I'll turn the phone on and put it on a side. In the box we get this 33-watt charger, and a USB-C cable is there too, and that's about it with the box contents. Okay, I'll now unwrap the phone, set it up, and quickly get back to you guys in The phone is all set. It runs on the MIUI 12 out of the box with all the MIUI 12 goodies. Since it has an LCD panel, it doesn't have always on display support like the Redmi Note 10 series. The brightness on the screen is also quite poor. It's just 450 nits. There is nothing different on the screen when compared to last year's Poco X3 NFC. The only difference is the Gorilla Glass protection. This one has got better Gorilla Glass 6 on the front. The rest is all the same. You have to enable the 120Hz refresh rate when you get this phone out of the box for the first time. By default, it runs on 60Hz refresh rate. Now this refresh rate is buttery smooth, but remember, it is going to be heavy on your phone's battery too. The camera app also brings the typical MIUI 12 features, nothing unique or different here. It has Pro Video mode and Pro Photo mode with RAW support. And of course there is a number of other very good looking and flashy camera features there. The main highlight of this phone is its Snapdragon 860 chipset. It's a flagship chip fixed inside a mid-tier device. Poco X3 Pro is a device built for gamers, and I am sure gamers are going to love playing on this phone with that super powerful 860 chip. Last year we had the Snapdragon 732G on the Poco X3 NFC, and this year this is a big leap forward as Poco has just moved from a mid-range chipset to a flagship chipset on their mid-range device. Now it's coupled with the Adreno 640 GPU and that 120Hz screen refresh rate. I ran the Antutu on this device, and this is probably the highest score on a mid-range phone that I have seen so far. Now the Snapdragon 860 is more like an iteration of the Snapdragon 855, and I believe it is going to be really efficient in terms of the battery consumption despite having that 120Hz refresh rate, but I am still a bit skeptical about its performance when the phone is put to its full potential. But the question is the performance the only thing that you want in a phone while compromising on all other aspects? I would like you guys to answer this in the comments below. Anyways, the design and build of this phone is also 100% the same as its predecessor. Plastic build, plastic frame, heavy and thick phone weighing over 214 grams. It's got its headphone jack, primary speaker, mic and USB port at the bottom, fingerprint scanner with the power button and volume keys on the right, a hybrid SIM card slot on the left, IR blaster and secondary mic at the top, Back in the day, I used to think that big batteries make a phone heavy, but Redmi Note 10 Pro weighs about 30 grams less than this phone while having a battery of the same capacity, over 5000 mAh. This phone has 5160 mAh battery to be exact. So I think Poco needs to do a better job in the design and the weight distribution department. Cameras include a main 48 megapixels camera, an 8 megapixels ultra wide camera is there too, and remaining details are on the screen. And by the way, the Poco X3 NFC had a 13 megapixels ultra wide camera, just for a reminder. For now, I will attach some camera samples here for you guys to take a look at. I am definitely planning a full camera review as well, which will come out in a couple of days. Enjoy the camera samples and I'll see you in a bit. And that's all with the unboxing and quick review of the Poco X3 Pro. Let me know what do you guys think about this phone, and drop your feedback and constructive criticism about this video down in the comment section. And by the way, I have planned a mega camera comparison between the Poco X3 and a couple of other phones, and then a battery drain test is also on the way, which will have the Poco F3 included too. So yeah, make sure that you are subscribed if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you guys have any queries, the comment section is all yours. Go ahead, drop your comments, drop your suggestions, do whatever you want. And with that being said, I will sign off and see you all in the next one.